So, I've been thinking about this kind of heavily for the past couple of days. And this weird relationship that anarchists and anarcho-capitalists seem to have. You see, we have this idea that anarchy is all one thing or all another, and that seems to be antithetical to what anarchy is. The base root of anarchy is anarchos, the Greek for without rulers. However, both anarcho-capitalism and left anarchism, especially anarcho-syndicalism, set up rulers. You can't have anarchy through direct democracy. It doesn't work. What you've essentially set up is a tyranny of the majority. The individual is completely lost, and whatever the majority wants goes. The Greek philosophers saw a lot of problems with this. I believe it was Socrates, was murdered by a democracy. Plato hated democracy. And at the same time, you have the anarcho-capitalists who tend to support absentee ownership of property, which, again, doesn't work because essentially you've set up a ruling class. I can buy this piece of property and not use it, but I can control your access to it. This is not anarchy, this is authoritarianism. What we have to come to an understanding is that there needs to be an open philosophical debate between the two to hammer out the flaws in both approaches. You can't eliminate markets from reality. Reality is all about markets. I have a skill, I sell that skill to you for a good you have a skill to produce. For instance, if I have a farm that grows wheat, I can then make bread, which I can sell to you because your farm has pigs. So we can trade ham for bread. Pretty simple. But you also can't eliminate community. You can't have strict individualism because I can't exist just on my own. Sure, I may be able to grow everything I need, but humanity is about more than survival. It's about prosperity. And so in order to be prosperous, I need to work with my community, provide goods for them to better their lives while they better my life at the same time. I'm not entirely sure why there's so much hatred between the two groups, but there is. And it doesn't work for either group. If all the left anarchists do is throw claims of feudalism and fascism at anarcho-capitalists, and then anarcho-capitalists turn around and call all left anarchists communists and statists, we don't get anywhere. There's no exchange of ideas. The marketplace doesn't work. So we have to come to the table with mutual respect and be like, all right, look, you have this idea, I disagree with it, and this is why. And if we can do that from an intellectually and philosophically honest point of view, then perhaps we can further the debate and grow the anarchic philosophy to a point where it really can be no rulers. There needs to be give and take in any debate. And until we stop holding these ideals so personally to who we are, I am an anarchist, but my anarchist philosophy is not all that I am. So by questioning it, you don't question me as a person. When we can get to that point, we can start to mature the philosophy beyond where it is. And if it's going to be something that is real, and most of us can admit, anarchy is how we live on a day-to-day basis. If we can get to the point where we're philosophically complete, then maybe we can start to convince other people that they don't need Uncle Sam. They don't need Mother Russia. All they need is to be free and to be with each other, and voluntarily so. That's my thought for the day. Take it or leave it. Have a good one.